Hey, it's CJ here. Just wanted to give you guys another quick tutorial on another trading strategy. Posted one earlier on my 20 and 200 strategy, which if you guys haven't looked into, just look back a couple videos and something I posted back in early July. I think a couple of y'all are using it, but anyway. This is my 1 minute scalp. This is specifically the scalping on SPY. I got it rewound. I rewinded back to the early part of the day, about 10:20. You know, we know we're working in a choppy market, and this strategy is perfect for it. You want to take a couple trades. You know, you got an account where you can actually day trade. So what I'll do is I'll throw a 1 minute time frame on here. I got my 20 and 200 still on here as my EMAs, and I got a stochastic RSI and my CCI as my other two indicators. And the rules are pretty simple. What I'm looking for is basically a momentum. I'm looking for a change of structure, which I get when I fail to make when I fail to create higher, or basically this downtrend, you got a lower high, lower low, lower low, and then I got lower low here, lower high, failed to come back down and retest this low, and then it moves back up, and now I have a change of character here. So what I'm looking at is like, all right, so this is number one for my low, and what I'm looking at is, can I create a higher low off this inevitable pullback? All right, so now I have a nice, this is kind of fast, but I have a nice pullback. I created a higher low down in here. Now I'm looking at my stochastic, and as soon as I get my crossover here underneath, I got my blue highlighted here, and it crosses over, and all I'm looking for is, hey, when's my CCI starting to move up? As soon as my CCI starts moving up, I'm gonna look to jump in the trade. So I'm looking at this bar specifically here, and then as we go into this next bar, as soon as we break this high, then I'm entering the trade, and I'm taking it for about 2 to 5 cents profit on the options contract. Or, you know, this one goes from 426.04. You know, this runs 20 cents. That is all I want. I mean, shit, this even goes up, you know, to 29. So from to about 25-cent move, all I'm doing is loading up a bunch of contracts, and I'm getting it. My stop is going to be the midway point ish around here. So it's a short, sweet stop loss. So all I'm like realistically looking at, I don't know if I can get into this, but is I'm looking for, you know, even something like this after the fact. I get in here, my stop is about midway here. This is still a pretty decent, get the right one up here. So I enter on the break, take it up. So something like this trade is a 1 to 2.5 risk reward. So it's a quick trade. All I'm reading is momentum. I got higher low, and I'm in it as soon as I break this candle after I got my 2 indicator triggered. So we'll keep playing. We'll see if we can find something else. See if this runs up. So what I end up getting, and I can teach you guys this if you want, but you got a break of structure buy here. So now I have higher high. What I'm looking for is to pull back, which we're going to be getting here. So you could look to short against the trend here on something that's about right here, bring about halfway. And we'll just move it. So I'm in the trade, and I'm just looking for a couple pumps, but we know we're going to come back down. So this, like I said, it's a quick trade. I'm in and out. I'm not looking for something crazy, and I'm just looking to just like scalp 20 cents off this trade. So came down, made a higher low. Now I'm going back up. We got another market structure break. So, you know, again, I can teach you how to do this. It's a break of structure. Keep playing this one here, and then typically when you're on this uptrend and you're playing against a trend, it's going to be a more narrow profit and a more narrow stop loss. Your better trade would have been taking this cross on an uptrend. It's above the CCI, still moving up, and taking this trade where you entered a long position. As soon as you got here, stop loss, and then even if you got out, I mean you're in this trade right here, and you're still making almost a 1 to 2 1/4. So that's a 30-cent run, using just stochastic and your CCI, and as soon as it breaks above that high, so this works all day long. And eventually I know how SPY trades today. We end up getting delete this one here. So we end up getting a change of character. So this low on the 1 minute is a change of character. So when it breaks below the low, now we have a change of character on the sell side, right? And so now I have a lower low, lower high, right? And you can look to take a trade here when it fails. So I'm gonna look to short it from here at 426.78, and I'm just looking to see if we can test back down here. Again, you're looking at 20-cent gap, and this thing runs a little bit lower. So on a larger time frame, this is still making a higher low, higher low, higher low. So we're still trending up, but on a lower time frame, like the 1 minute, we have a character structure change here when we break low on this guy. So you got to understand that this trading strategy is all based on trend and momentum, and then really just staying away from stuff like this trade here, and then really seeing this as this is a character change in the market. All right, so I'm looking for a failure here, and then a buy for shorts here at 426.78, and I'm going to take this down and at least back down here to test the 426.50, which is your low, your previous low that was set here, your swing low on this 1 minute chart. So hopefully this strategy helps you out. We can keep going if you want. This is, again, higher low, higher low. We get a nice big bull run here because we have a nice cross with our, all right, so we're in the blue. We get a cross on our stochastics right here, and we get a cross right here with our CCI. So it's okay to take this trade here at 426.40. Let's see where this goes. We know that on a short term, we're making lower highs and lower highs, so we're not expecting a large gamble here. And then down here in our indicator, hey, we're looking at another cross. So this would be a good exit from here, but you're taking this trade basically from this 426.41 area up into this area here, 426.74. That's a nice 30-cent move. And again, like, I haven't been wrong on any of these when I had trade just with the trend, but you gotta understand one trend up and the trend that you're trading. So if I'm on the 1 minute, you gotta kind of visualize like, hey, this is a low, higher low, higher low. So we're still trending up, higher high, still trending up, but then we still get a character break here on a sell, so we can take advantage of this a little bit better. But we're still not likely testing this level here yet. Down the line, I think we do inevitably do that when we come up here and then we double top, and we fail to create a higher high. Oh, and then we got our higher high right there. So all we're doing is we're looking for another swing low to be placed without breaking structure. So there's really no good trades right now. We do get another character change here. So after we break out here and we create a new high, we're back in an uptrend on a larger time frame. but we're looking at is, hey, we have another character change here on a sell, so we're likely got a high, a lower high, and what I'd like to have seen is a cross here with CCI moving down. So you can see that this minute a little bit longer of a trade, but we have CCI, or we have our cross here, and then we have our CCI moving down. This is a safe trade. Again, overall, a 1 minute time frame shows a change of structure break on the sell side, but we're still making, you know, higher highs and higher lows on a larger time frame on the 5 minute. So you could take a quicker scalp here. You just gotta understand, like, between the two, if you're in a short-term trade, this gotta be a short-term trade. Let's see how this one actually plays out. Yeah, so another one here is it respects the EMAs, and when you get this like consolidation on a 1 minute, you know, we're looking for a breakout. You know, we end up getting it here. We end up getting this breakout about right here. It tries to retest this breakout and then fails, and it continues to hold. So you could have held it a little longer, been a little bit more aggressive with this trade. But now what we're getting is that lower low on a 5 minute, as you would say, like a 5-15 minute time frame. You still got higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Right? We know we're going to come down and create another higher low, but we also have this change of character on a smaller time frame. So this is a good indicator here to learn how to use this change of character setups as we create a change of character structure, especially for a sell, and then how that plays into a larger trend if you're trading against it. But you know, when you're creating higher lows, specifically when it comes down in here, we got CCI moving back, and we're potentially looking at it across. So, you know, with this pretty nasty drop here, good chance that, you know, there's going to be some level of pullback, and all we're looking for is a change of structure. So we got nothing right now, still nothing, but we end up getting another sell signal, so we could play the trend, right? And we're just looking for something that would break this level here. Still got nothing yet. So now we have consolidation. But it looks like we're about to break to the high side here. So we got a nice big bull bar here. We got CCI and a cross on this bar here. So what we're looking for is the next bar to break above and then take this long position. Again, like it's still, we on a larger time frame, like the 5 minute, 15 minute, we get a change of structure sell here. So we got to be cautious on how we actually trade this now, because this is a almost reversal trend, so that we're now in a downtrend. But we know that we could have taken a long position here, and we're just looking for a smaller profit on this trade here itself. So I know that I could have taken this trade up here. I know that I'm a little bit overbought, and I'm out of this trade. So I'm in this trade. I see this big here, big bull bar here, and I'm in this trade. Let's see if I can get it here. I might take it there and then get halfway. I'm not looking for anything crazy, but I'm taking this profit here, and I know that I'm only in this thing for a few minutes. I'd probably just take it to like, probably some up in here, probably 20-30 cent move. So hopefully this video helps you out, guys. I know this can be a little confusing understanding like your change of characters and understanding, you know, which way your EMAs are moving. But this setup is pretty simple as soon as you get it down. And when we get in this choppy market like we had today, you can actually get a bunch of trades in here, and these small little victories that we end up getting throughout the trading day add up to be quite a nice size win at the end. All right, let me again, like, if you guys have any questions, let me know.